I think the first moment I started to realize that this event was just going so viral was after Tyson had slapped Paul. And we were just standing in the background, like smiling the whole time, and everyone kind of caught on to that immediately and was like, these ring girls, like they didn't even move.
Sniper, 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 sniper. Rifle, rifle, rifle.
It's Friday night at the AT&T Stadium in Texas. The popcorn's popping, the drinks are flowing, and the collective hype for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is unreal. Memes are flying, bets are being placed, and that one friend who watched Rocky last week is suddenly a boxing expert. The bell rings, the fighters step into the ring, and it's fine. Not terrible, but not exactly worth skipping happy hour. But here's the plot twist.
Taking punishment here in round 3 from Paul.
Taking bad punishment.
Mike does not look good right now.
While Jake and Mike were busy doing their thing, the internet found a new star. And no, she didn't throw a single punch. Enter Sydney Thomas, a 20-year-old ring girl who turned an otherwise forgettable round break into her global debut. Picture this. The camera pans, and there she is, flashing a smile so bright it could rival the stadium lights. The crowd notices. The internet notices. Jake and Mike? Sorry, but no one's paying attention to you anymore. And then, like a perfectly timed uppercut, chaos erupts. Twitter blows up. TikTok loses its mind. Someone tweets, "Sydney brought more energy to the ring than the entire fight." While another chimes in, "Who's fighting again? All I see is a winner." Brutal, but true. By the end of the night, Sydney wasn't just a ring girl. She was the moment. Forget boxing gloves. This woman knocked out the internet with a smile and a round card.
What were you thinking before the judges announced the scorecards? Did you think you had done enough to win this fight?
The next morning, Sydney wakes up to a digital avalanche. Most of us wake up to a snooze button and a regretful text from the night before. Not Sydney. Her phone is blowing up with tags, memes, and maybe even a marriage proposal or two. She does what any self-respecting Gen Z would do. She makes a TikTok. In her now viral post, she pretends to wake up, checks her phone, and goes full "what is happening?" Her caption? "Waking up to see I'm trending for the Tyson versus Paul fight. Glad you enjoyed the broadcast." Meanwhile, over on Instagram, Sydney keeps the good vibes going with a heartfelt thank you to her fans. "I woke up to an overwhelming amount of love and support," she wrote. "I can't thank you enough, because, honestly, how else do you handle overnight fame?" And get this, this was only her second gig as a ring girl. Her first? A boxing event in Puerto Rico just weeks ago. 2 events in, and she's already breaking the internet. The rest of us can't even break 10 likes on a selfie. But here's the thing. It's not just her looks. Sydney's got that effortless charisma that makes you want to be her best friend while simultaneously envying her perfection. She's not just a ring girl. She's a vibe. Let's not forget she's also juggling college life at the University of Alabama. That's right. While we're over here struggling to balance ramen and deadlines, Sydney's balancing viral fame, a modeling career, and finals. Her Instagram is a mix of high-fashion photo shoots and everyday college moments. One minute she's in a designer dress, the next, she's cramming for an exam. Honestly, Sydney, leave some accomplishments for the rest of us. By the end of the night, Sydney wasn't just a highlight. She was the event. Jake who? Mike what? Sorry, all anyone remembers is Sydney. The real question now is, what's next? Will she take over the fashion world? Star in a Netflix series? Start a motivational YouTube channel? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. Sydney Thomas isn't just a ring girl. She's a knockout. And this is just the beginning. Sydney Thomas is now officially internet royalty, but let's take a moment to appreciate what it actually means to be a ring girl. If you think it's just holding up a number card and smiling, think again. Being a ring girl is a real job, a competitive one at that. These women are the hype squad for millions, exuding confidence, grace, and perfection while always knowing the camera is watching. Think Beyoncé, but without the wardrobe changes. And here's the kicker. Sydney wasn't the only one in the ring that night. She was up against some heavyweights in the ring girl world: Virginia Sandhaus, Lexi Williams, Dia Sane, and Rafaela Milagres. These aren't rookies. These are seasoned pros who've worked the biggest events in boxing. Yet somehow, Sydney managed to steal the spotlight. So, how did she do it? Simple. She's got the whole package. That unteachable, undeniable star quality. Call it charisma, call it presence. Whatever it is, Sydney has it in spades. While others are playing it safe, she's redefining what it means to stand out. She's not just holding up cards and smiling. She's bringing the energy, walking with confidence, and connecting with the crowd in a way that feels natural and effortless. It's not a job for her, it's a performance. But being a ring girl isn't all glamour. There's a ton of pressure. You're representing the event, working with high-profile promotions like Most Valuable Promotions, and basically carrying the vibe of the night between rounds. No pressure, right? Add to that the social media whirlwind that comes with overnight fame, and it's clear Sydney's got a lot on her plate. Sure, she woke up to love and support from fans, but the internet's always got a troll or two lurking. Sydney, being the boss she is, shrugs it off like a champ, staying focused and positive. Remember, she's a college student. Sydney balances viral fame, a budding modeling career, and coursework at the University of Alabama like it's no big deal. Most of us are out here struggling to pass a group project, and she's out here crushing life on multiple levels. Her Instagram is basically a highlight reel. One moment, she's on campus looking like your average, okay, way above average, college student. The next, she's glammed up and working a globally streamed event. What's wild is how unplanned all of this was. Sydney isn't out here scheming to go viral. She's just being herself. And the internet? It's eating it up. In a world of tryhards, Sydney's authenticity is what sets her apart. She's proof that sometimes just being real is all it takes to win people over. But her rise isn't just about her. Sydney's success is shining a spotlight on ring girls everywhere, a role that's often overlooked but vital to the event's energy. These women keep the crowd engaged and give everyone those critical in-between moments to catch their breath or grab nachos. Sydney's viral fame is giving ring girls the recognition they deserve, proving that their role is about more than just holding signs. It's about being a key part of the spectacle. By now, Sydney isn't just a ring girl. She's a phenomenon. Fans are begging to see her at the next big fight, and brands are clamoring to work with her. She's got options: fashion, entertainment, modeling, or even her own brand. Whatever she chooses, one thing is clear: Sydney Thomas isn't just turning heads. She's turning the boxing world on its head. So, what's next for Sydney Thomas, the internet's new favorite ring girl? Well, if her viral debut taught us anything, it's that this is just the beginning. Sydney isn't just riding the wave of fame. She's out here building a yacht. The possibilities are endless. Will she dominate the fashion world? Land a role in the next big Netflix series? Start her own line of motivational posters that say, "Smile like Sydney"? Sydney's rise isn't just about looking amazing and trending on TikTok. It's about showing that when you mix hard work, charisma, and a touch of unexpected spotlight, magic happens. She's proof that even in a world dominated by the likes of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, a ring girl can steal the show and our hearts. Her fans? Oh, they're not going anywhere. Sydney's comment sections are flooded with requests. "We need you at the next fight. Start a vlog, please. Can you teach us how to be this cool?" She's not just a viral moment. She's becoming a name we want to see more of. So, as Sydney Thomas takes her first steps into what's sure to be an incredible career, one thing's for sure: she's not just holding up round cards anymore. She's raising the bar. What do you think? Is Sydney Thomas the next big thing? Or was this just a one-night knockout? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more stories about the people turning the ordinary into extraordinary. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.